Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nobu.
And today we are going to be watching Fruits Basket Season 3, Episode 5. So, we finally had a happy... I think that's like one of the first happy endings we've had in a Fruits Basket episode in a while.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I can't even remember.
Seriously.
I'm just happy.
Seriously. It was like, oh, it ended
glad.
up... There was no cliffhanger. There was no cut to Akito. There was nothing like that.
Yeah,
so
weird
it was
faces.
Great. Reen, Haru are good. She's finally found her home. It's actually kind of adorable. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to go for here. I'm happy that that has been... I even struggle to say resolved, but it's at peace for now.
The most resolved
it's ever been.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited to get back into this. As I was filling thrashes up with the Patreon, the next reaction, episode 6, is up for early access. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome. And let's just get into Fruits Basket Season 3, Episode 5. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill her.
She split so fast. Where'd she go?
持ち歩いてるんだよ。ねえ、マッチ見てない？いえ、まったく。
Just
ミュウユン
randomly.
は見なかった？
It seems like they were all in this kind of like mood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right there. I wonder if it has something to do with their link, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder if we're going to kind of go through everybody, and because
yeah, I do. It could just be like paralleling the stories, which is cool too. But if more people are feeling like this, then maybe it is directly linked to Akito. Ooh.
I mean, stuff's falling apart.
Also, isn't that what Akito's always done? I mean, come on. She's always brooding anyway. Bro, he's the only one that loves you.
It's true.
Yeah. Love is not about being nice.
Wait.
Is that?
Is it not?
Did he just get like hit by puberty? Like what happened?
What happened to his voice? He's tall.
I swear he got way taller. Well, that's cool. That is kind of big character development for him, right? Because that was kind of part of why he was...
Yeah.
Dang, man.
I think he still has the backpack.
They're like, who is that? It's the best of both worlds, baby.
Yikes.
Oh, dang.
Looking down on you. He's like, I'm mature now.
It's like, no. Poor Kisa was spending the whole time just trying to say hello.
アキトもますます意固地になるんだ。おお。優しくしてやったらどうだ。
Dang.
これを歪みと呼ぶのなら、僕はまさにそれだろう。そしてそれすらも悲しいと思えないのは、
He has a very different perspective than everyone else.
そんな人間こそ本当に夢に見るべきだったの。でもまあ、ともかく僕は元来優しい人間でもないからってことで。なんか人数集まっちゃったけど。
Just the hearts coming from the TV.
今日やろうよバーベキューバーベキュー
てかさ、ヒロたちも来る
I can't get over his voice, man.
一言連絡入れなきゃダメだよ。
He still acts the same a little bit.
I know, but he's got the same, a different voice.
夕飯作る羽目になるやつが迷惑に感じないなら別にいいかなって。本田さん。
Oh, that's what it was.
バーベキューにしようよ
バーベキューする道具が今日より大きくなって今日よりかっこよくなっちゃうかも。そしたらもしかしてトールは僕のプロポーズを受けてくれるかな。
Are you just...
諦めちゃうとそんなことだって起きるかもしれないって。だから
Oh, he's too nice of a person.
I know, that was just such a weird way of saying that, though.
But, I mean, he's proven a point.
自分以外の男にトールを奪われたら悔しくないの。
So he is planning on not doing anything and just letting stuff play out.
I guess so.
頑張って
夢に見るべきだったのは
Oh.
だったのかもしれないな。
What?
僕みたいなやつにこそ
What?
必要な存在だったのか
Nah, bro, don't even.
なんて思ったりもする今日この頃。
しぐれさん
時は動く。歩み始める。
That's a little...
人間も感情も。だから君にもお前の未来に寂しさも恐れもない。あるのは不変。それだけだ。
Dude, I blame her dad, man.
誰もお前を置いて。
Like, hearing this,
Yeah,
it's
that
almost like
doesn't
she's
make
set up
sense.
for failure.
Yeah.
もみじ
Oh, what?
こんなあっけなく
What?
終わりはく
Is that why he's like...
行かないでお願い僕を
Jeez.
何だったんだろう。一体何が僕を縛れるって言うんだ。もうこんなに小さく
Hmm.
哀れな人に部屋に戻った方がいいよ。
It's like he's growing up.
悪いんでしょ。心配しなくても。
いつも通りなんだけど、いつもとなんかどこか。
Yo, they're breaking their bonds.
Yeah.
本田さん、違うから聞いてみただけだから。
何なとこで。
ね、今日もみじと会った。
Oh, he saw how she like kind of looks.
Yeah.
So he actually does like her.
いや、なんか変わったか。
Yeah, yeah.
呪いが解けたか
Shoot.
らなんて言ったらびっくり。
お前な。
僕が解けるより今日が解ける方が
Oh, dang.
きっと喜ぶ。
Yeah, he does.
うるせえよ。そんなの分かりたくねえんだよ。
昨日はごめんね。一人で帰らせて。アキト、君のそばにこれから一生居続けることはできない。君が僕を縛ることは。
Oh, dang.
人でなし、裏切り者、裏切り者。誰もお前なんか迎え入れたりするもんか。幸せなんかなれるもんか。こんなに寂しくなったわ。呪いが解けたって好き 今さら解けたって
Dang.
壊れる前には戻れない
It's like he almost like regrets being separated.
I'm not sure if he completely regrets it, but it's like he understands that it's like no, things
今日
will
は
never
違
be
う
the
道を
same.
歩いていこうと思ったのもみじくん大きくなったのねおばさん見違えちゃった
This is mom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
娘さんも大きくなったうちの子はまだまだ子供よそれらが満たされないと僕が幸せになれないとかそんなこと僕は自由で心細いけど僕のための幸せはまだ自分が持てるだろう家族と先の未来へ動いていく世界へ僕はようやく歩き出すんだ君はいつまでここにいる
Yeah.
ここから離れたら戻れる場所が幸せになれないって一番恐れてるのは
Wait, that's really cool.
うるさいお前そろそろ行くねええ行ってらっしゃい気をつけて
Dang. This is going in places I did not expect it to go. I'll say that.
That was a really solid conclusion for Momiji for me.
Is that really it for him?
Well, kind of, right? In a way, it feels.
I hope not. I hope he doesn't like disappear.
I don't know if he's going to disappear, but just like the idea that he accepts that, you know, his life currently might not be, you know, perfect,
Sure.
but he accepts that, right? He doesn't need it to be, and he'll find whatever happiness he can, you know, kind of get, or at least hope
Yeah.
for that, right? You know, and the whole situation with his family, it's regrettable, and it's definitely, yeah, like not perfect, right? But there's a point to it not having to be perfect in a way, you know?
That's true.
And because, you know, life just won't ever be that. You know, I mean, not won't ever be. Some people, you know, get it, but most of the time you don't, you know? And I like that he doesn't need everything to be perfect in order to be happy and to strive for happiness. And he won't let people kind of like, or Akito kind of like decide that because he doesn't have this, he will not be happy.
Yeah. And I think it's really interesting how it relates to Akito.
Yeah.
Right? That like fear of loneliness that comes with freedom. Which sometimes is a good thing and sometimes isn't, you could even argue, right? It's like sometimes it is better to choose to be locked into something because that's better for you.
Yeah, it depends on what type of
On the
person you are.
No, I'm not saying like you can like, now where Akito goes wrong is obviously like trapping everyone, right? But, you know, that idea I don't think is like the difference between you know, somebody who does freelance work versus works for a job, right? It's like, well, you know, sometimes people need that structure and they work better within a structure, which is arguably less free, right? Yeah, I don't know. Seeing that backstory of Akito, I blame the dad now. And I know like the mom is supposed to be like the big baddie, Ren or whatever, but it's like, I feel if you raise your kid like that, like of course she's gonna have problems. Like you are literally raising her with a god complex.
I want to see what exactly the backstory is, if we're ever going to get it. But I do want to kind of see it more in detail. Because I don't necessarily think that his dad or her dad is a bad person.
I don't think so either, but
And, you know, it is raising her with a god complex, but it's weird because she actually is kind of technically a god.
Yes, but to the extent that he went, where it's like you will never be alone, and like all these different kinds of things. It's like, well, I don't
But
know.
was it, was it something of reassurance?
Of course. I mean, look, and maybe I'm not saying I blame. Maybe I was coming down too harsh on him, but regardless, it's understandable that she is where she is now because of that.
No, yeah, he definitely contributed, right?
Yeah.
To this sort of like
Problem,
result,
so to speak.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate, and I am curious to see a little more. I want to see what the whole kind of like backstory is, if they're planning on showing that or not. Yeah, and I don't know. It makes me wonder if like Akito, is gonna start being forced to like, go out a little bit, as far as like, instead of relying too much on other people or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And what's going on with Shigure?
Not much, I don't think.
No.
I think the biggest thing is that he probably thinks that there's another timeline or something of him going after Honda or someone similar to Honda, rather than someone like Akito, which could have made him better as a person, rather than kind of how he is a little bit now. He has a very weird, he's a little bit like not
sadistic.
Empathetic also. Like he's a little
weirdly
cold.
matches with Akito.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. It's very interesting a way to go with Momiji, and I kind of
Momiji, and also Kyo, right? I feel like Momiji's trying to Momiji's always very, very kind, right?
Yeah.
And I think that he's, of course he probably, like Tohru too, but understands who she's actually likes. I actually think that I'm starting to see some genuine signs that she does really like Kyo.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
he sees that, understands that he's not going to be able to do anything about it, but he also sees Kyo, right? And I'm thinking Kyo now feels like he is given up on breaking I don't even know if he's ever wanted or
No, because I mean,
done
last we
anything.
left him, it's like a lot's happened since then. But last we left him, he had been like, "Look, I can't do this anymore because I'm gonna have to go to the house."
And I can't be with you.
Right. So that was what, like I said, there's a lot that's happened with everybody else in the meantime, but he hasn't really moved on from that, at least as far as we've seen. So
And
I think that's the headspace he's in.
That might frustrate Momiji a little bit. It's like, bro,
She
you're
loves
giving
you
up.
and you're throwing this away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I would do to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very interesting. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. As always, though, full length reactions up at the Patreon. The next week's reaction, episode 6, is up for early access if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, thank you just for being here. Thank you for joining us, for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around. We would love to have you. And if you do, we will see you all in the next video.